V-March Boxing, what's going on, boxing heads and fight fans around the world? Looks like the man Canelo's trying to hold up two divisions. Matter of fact, three. Three divisions, you know what I mean? People waiting around for a Canelo payday. This man Canoli holding up the middleweight division, super middleweight division, and light heavyweight division. Let's get into it. Sergey Kovalev versus Anthony Yarde has been set for August 24th. Sorry, I think I wrote August 4th on my title. August 24th, and this fight should be in Russia. So, according to Bob Arab, top ranked promoter and owner, he says that Anthony Yarde versus Sergey Kovalev is set for August 24th in Russia. And according to the journalist Mike Coppinger, Saul Canelo Alvarez is still in play for a fight against Kovalev in September. So that's why I say the man Canoli's holding up this division, you know what I mean? So, what's Anthony Yarde gonna do? I'm hoping he's preparing for August 24th, you know what I mean? But also, Bob Arum has said that if Kovalev versus Canelo Alvarez is going to be made for September, then step aside money will be paid to Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde is 18 and 0, 17 KOs. And in the meantime, in between time, while Anthony Yarde has been paid step aside money, he would have to face unbeaten number two contender in the WBO rankings, Zudo Ramirez. I don't think Anthony Yarde likes the idea of that, you know what I mean? That's a difficult decision he'd have to make, you know what I mean? You know, they'd have to pay him a lot of guap. I would have to take a lot of guap if I was in Anthony Yarde's shoes for step aside money in order for Kovalev and Canelo to fight. You know what I mean? That man, Gilberto Ramirez, is 40 and 0, 26 KOs. Has a plethora of experience compared to the man Anthony Yarde. That's a bad matchup right there. Zudo Ramirez right now. Just off the experience, you know what I mean? The man has the height and length. Gilberto Ramirez is the guy who can box. He can brawl. You know what I'm saying? He's a good fighter. You know what I mean? So what should the man Anthony Yarde do, man? He has a few options. So which one would be more feasible and wouldn't be detrimental to his career? He could either take the step aside fee. One, two, he could turn down Ramirez and fight as part of the deal. Three, he could sit and wait for Canelo and Kovalev and face the winner. Or four, he could agree to step aside fee and fight Gilberto Ramirez. If I was him, I'd take the step aside fee. No question about it. If Canelo and Kovalev are serious, you know what I mean? The man Triple G apparently is going to be fighting Jaime Munguia come September. So what? He's going to be a junior middleweight champion if he beats him? Probably. Unless the fight is at 160. You know what I mean? Otherwise, that W154 WBO title should not be online for the man Golovkin. But anyways, it wouldn't be a good idea for Yard to agree to a step aside payment, a step aside fee if it involves him after having to fight the man Gilberto Ramirez. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying, man. You know, the step aside money sounds good. But if this man fights Gilberto Ramirez, he could probably lose. That's probably even a more difficult fight than fighting Sergey Kovalev, who's a little older now. You know what I mean? Gilberto Ramirez still in his prime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Gilberto Ramirez, he did struggle a little bit in fights with the man Jesse Hart, but at the end of the day, Jesse Hart couldn't even beat him neither time. So he comes out the victor of those two fights that happened at 168. But fighting this man, Gilberto Ramirez, in a stay busy fight, that's a bad idea because at the end of the day, the man Gilberto Ramirez will take the man Anthony Yarde's mandatory spot, and he'll be fighting the winner of the man Canelo versus Sergey Kovalev. You know what I mean? This man Gilberto Ramirez Zudo ain't no French contender, man. This guy's coming up ready to get a world title. You know what I mean? Some would probably even favor him to beat the man Kovalev right now. I probably would too, really and truly. So that's not a good option, you know what I mean? That man's a little too good for Anthony Yarde to agree to fight him unless he about to get paid some serious guap. And also, according to Barbarian, the man Canelo has had as versus having knee problems. You know what I mean? According to Aram, Canelo Alvarez is having problems with one of his knees. And that's probably the same knee that has been giving Canelo problems for a couple years. That's why he wears a brace during his fights to guard that knee. You know what I mean? But I'm looking forward to Sergey Kovalev versus Yard more than Kovalev versus Canelo. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping this fight happens. The man Sergey Kovalev versus Anthony Yard, August 24th. It's been set, but the man Canelo could throw in a monkey wrench in there. You know what I'm saying, and try to poach the man Sergey Kovalev away from that fight so he can get an opportunity at fighting for Sergey Kovalev's 175-pound title. And I could guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, that fight between Kovalev and Canelo will not be at 175. They'll probably drain the man Sergey Kovalev and fight at a catch weight. Believe you me, that's Canoli's MO. What, that shit gonna stop now? Come on now. That ain't gonna stop now, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it's time to seek every possible advantage, any possible advantage, you know what I mean? That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna drain this man, Sergey Kovalev, who's already at an advanced stage, you know what I mean? So I'm hoping that Kovalev doesn't take that fight with Canelo unless he's gonna get a big, massive payday. And I'm hoping that if that so does happen, that Anthony Yard, he agrees to step aside money, sure, but keep Gilberto Ramirez out those plans because if he has to fight Gilberto Ramirez, poof, gone. There goes his mandatory status, and he ain't gonna fight the winner Canelo versus Kovalev. Be Marsh Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments. If you're new to the channel, please share and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up if you like the content. And let me know in the comments section what you think about this, man. You think this fight's going to happen on August 24th? Or will Canelo throw a monkey wrench at that MF and ruin the man Kovalev and Yard's plans for fighting in Russia? Be Marsh Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments, and I'm out of here. Peace.